Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Fame. It was established by LACA back in 1989. It is the highest honor awarded by our organization, with its honorees displayed on a plaque housed at the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry building in Baton Rouge. The Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Fame represents individuals whom throughout their career have made outstanding contributions to not only the agricultural consulting profession, but to all of Louisiana agriculture. On the screen behind me, you're going to see the names of past inductees to this Hall of Fame. And at this time, I'm going to ask any inductees here that are present, there are a few of you that are present. Brady, Calvin, can you guys come stand up? Rogers, I believe Johnny, say Chuck. If I'm forgetting anybody else, please. All right. If you guys could stand up here and just be off to the side a little bit. You guys are going to have a new member too. You guys are going to have a new member come. So today we're going to be adding a name to this distinguished group of individuals. It is with great pride that the Louisiana Agriculture Consultants Association announces his latest inductee to the Hall of Fame, Mr. Harold Lambert. He attained a Bachelor's of Science in Agronomy and a Master's in Entomology from Louisiana State University. He's president of Lambert Agriculture Consulting. And he's been an independent consultant in Louisiana for 43 years. He's been married to Paula Lambert for 45 years. Harold and Paula have 2 daughters. Abby Clark, who's married to Fred, and Leah Migliazzo, married to Andrew. And they have 5 grandchildren. Harold is not only certified as an agriculture consultant in Louisiana, but he also has his national certifications of Certified Professional Crop Consultant and Certified Crop Advisor. He was awarded both the Syngenta Crop Consultant of the Year and the NAICC Crop Consultant of the Year. Harold has a very long list of offices held on a national level. Some of these include serving as president and the director of the National Alliance of Independent Crop Consultants, member of 7 different NAICC committees, and has chaired the NAICC Governmental Affairs Committee. Harold represented NAICC and agricultural consultants in Washington many times. And through his efforts, and I can say this from a personal standpoint, and with certainty, Harold was instrumental in getting the crop advisor exemption for the worker protection standards implemented through the EPA. Harold's contributions to LACA are numerous. He's been a member of LACA for as long as we have records. Harold served as president in 1987, director numerous times, and is currently serving as treasurer. The board position of treasurer is arguably probably the toughest job on the board, and I can attest to this because I grew up watching my father did this job for 20 years. And many of you may not know this, but Harold authored the bylaws for both LACA and NAICC. In fact, when either of these boards that I was on ever needed guidance or interpretation, we'd always give Harold a call. And I used to joke with him, I said, you know, you should have been a lawyer. So, as far as LACA committees, look, according to our limited records, we only had 2 that we couldn't find Harold had served on and chaired, but odds are he probably served on those at some time. He also chaired the Ad Hoc Conservation Committee, the Ad Hoc Consultant Exam Review Committee, and the Boll Weevil Eradication Committee. Knowing Harold as long as I have, I'm sure there's 100 other positions and honors he has held and received that I'm forgetting. Now, I'll get on a more personal level, Harold. I was 18 years old when I attended my first LACA meeting, and I got to meet the veterans of this organization, including Harold. And you know, if I had to sum up my first impression of Harold in one word, I think it would probably be ornery. But then again, Harold, that same word would have probably applied to the rest of the group too, except for Mr. Ray, of course. But then it was only after I was an agriculture consultant in the profession for a few years did I understand why they all so ornery. But seriously, Harold's been a mentor for many agriculture consultants, including myself. He not only trained several consultants that are successful today, but also is still the go-to expert for LACA members when we get stumped by an agronomic problem in the field. Respect for Harold and his knowledge goes far beyond LACA members. Researchers, government agencies, retailers, and growers, and even growers that are not his clients, have always taken note and respected his opinions and recommendations. So in closing, I'll read this quote from the letter of nomination. Few have voluntarily and selflessly contributed more blood, sweat, and time than Harold to the agricultural consulting profession and agriculture in general. He is an outstanding consultant, leader, mentor, husband, father, grandfather, and friend. Join me today in welcoming Mr. Harold C. Lambert into the Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Fame. Before we speak, we have a couple of recorded messages for you for some special guests that couldn't be here.
Surprise! Hello from Houston. Dad, congratulations on being inducted into the LACA Hall of Fame. While we're sad we couldn't be there in person, we're excited to congratulate you by video. So I did a little bit of research to help the kids know a little bit more about this prestigious award. And wow, the names of the inductees that have gone before you is truly impressive. You've certainly earned this spot amongst the all-stars by impacting many lives and farms through your hard work and dedication to ag in Louisiana. Personally and professionally, you've taught us to give every endeavor our best effort, to continue learning to grow our skills, to give more than we take, and to share our talents to make the world a better place. Your work continues to inspire others, and now your legacy will be remembered always.
Congratulations, Pop-Pop. You're the GOAT.
We're so proud of you, Pop-Pop. You definitely deserve this award.
We love you, Papa. Big squeezy hug. That's right, Papa. I love you.
Congratulations, Pop Pop. We love you. Our very own Hall of Famer. Mwah.
Well, Blaine, thank you very much for that that wonderful litany of undeserved comments. Fun fact about me, I'm not a real big fan of awards. Sorry. Especially if I'm the recipient, and this is truly undeserved. I've always approached being involved along the lines of, I can't do everything, but I can do something. And so that's what I've always tried to do, is give something back to the organizations or whatever I'm involved in. I had a lot of mentors too, and I had a lot of support from my beautiful wife, Paula. And I think she probably had a hand in having my two sisters learn about this award this afternoon. And I caught a glimpse of them in the back, and I said, something's up. And so my sister Gladys, she's from Bunkie, she's here, and my sister Linda, who lives in Pineville, she's here. My brother lives in Katy, Texas, and he couldn't make it, obviously. So yeah, I don't know what to say except that. You know, if you stick around long enough and you don't make too many people mad, they'll give you an award. So, to whoever's responsible for this, thank you so much. I do appreciate it.